All right, welcome to Kerbal Space Program 1.4.1, and we're going to do my Kerbal X to the moon and back, and we're going to see if it actually works. I have not modified this at all. I don't have a lot of time with 1.4.1 because I'm still on this massive Fallout 4 kick, but... Oh, and Surviving Mars, that's kind of a fun game to play. So here we are. What? That looks suspiciously like a Mark 1 too. Really? Well, that's odd. I think I just discovered something, so let's go back to the Space Center. Did they patch that back in and I didn't know about it? There is no 1.2 command pod in here. Well, that's bizarre. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of you and you. You weigh 4.12 tons. Guess what we're gonna do? Wow, they did. It has all the old parts. That's bizarre. That is really okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remake the Kerbal X using the stock pieces. Alright, so that goes there and that goes there. Yep, okay, that looks legit. Alright, so this decoupler is wrong, so we're going to detach you. Oh, that is just all sorts of crazy. Did I find something odd or what? Good, so that's like that. Did anything else update? Well, this has a little bit of propellant because this has thrusters. Yay, bonus. Should I see what else changed? No, these look the same. Well, that changed down there. Okay, that's still the poodle like it's supposed to be, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. I was just supposed to just take off and fly this thing, but I guess I'm not doing that today. Alright, so we go like that. Okay, so that changed appearance. And these all look fairly normal down here. Alrighty then. I don't really feel like rebuilding this with the new fuel tanks. I totally could if I wanted to. Oh, that is bizarre. Oh, can I copy that? I can. Okay, so if you load in a Kerbal X or any of these other, how about we Kerbal X old, new? Yes, I'm recording. So we'll save this guy. What if I load in? They are the same. They're using the old parts. Well, that has the new monopropellant tank on it, but it has the old decoupler and oh wow, that's really kind of weird. All right, anyway, let's try to fly our new Kerbal X. It does, but don't worry about it. She has a brand new Red Dragon keyboard. Your mouse is fine. Okay, so we got a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, let's make sure this is all correct. I'm not going to change the staging order despite it being wrong from the word go. Just because. Alright, that looks cool. You're full? Okay, you can put it there. And well, if you wanted Ashley, you can have it. Oh, if she says, sings its praises of how awesome sauce it is and then doesn't want it anymore. Alright, so that's the problem I don't like about the design is that the first stage is not the decouplers firing with the engines. It's something else. Okay, that worked as normal. I wonder if I had tried, I didn't see if the portrait, I'll have to look at the video to see if the portrait's normal or not. So I have no mods installed whatsoever, it's all stock, it's all vanilla. Oop, stop blowing up. Probably killing my launch pad. You see the blast wave going really far. It's pretty cool. Crunch. That's pretty cool. Stuff dying. So right now I'm trying to keep my acceleration between like 1.5 to 2 Gs. Just because I want to preserve as much fuel as I can for this thing. Alright, this is what we're supposed to see out of this thing because this is a Mark 1-3. Although I like the Mark 1-2 better. That's just me, I'm just saying. I got some stuff already here in orbit, that's okay. Set as target. I was just looking okay. I can actually throttle back some. Fortunately, that RCS will become nifty to help stabilize my moon landing. Let's go 75. Okay, good, 75. And we coast our way up. So this basically has the same limitations as the standard Kerbal X that we are all familiar with. Actually, does it have a blader on it? No, it does not. I should have only 400 ablator. I do. All right, because I want. Oh, okay, it's a little Soviet-style capsules that have a blader built in. This does not. Still, be kind of nifty if it did, because otherwise you got to stick it on there every time. But whatever. Cold prep coffee. It's good stuff. You don't get quite the bitter experience of cooking your coffee like you do by heating it up. And it's literally just throw it in the fridge and forget about it for 6 hours. Okay, let's go. I'm 20 seconds away. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. I do this once a year. I've done it the last 2 years now. This is my 3rd year doing it. This is to see, okay, do I still have the credentials to play the game by taking a, well, this is totally different because the craft is literally broken. It's the old style. It's like, oh, okay. I suspect I'll do pretty well because I just shaved 2 tons of mass off my spacecraft. Get a nice efficient burn into orbit. Oh, at 0.2 ascending node. Not bad. That's pretty good. I'm really starting to sneak away from my apoapsis, so let's go ahead and wait just a bit. And I actually get to do an orbit proper because the moon's over there instead of like right away from launch, like some people used to do. When you start a new game, you could just shoot for the moon right off the launch pad and it would work. Okay, so that worked. I overshot just a teeny bit. My apoapsis is 105. Yeah, it didn't take a whole lot of fuel to do it though either. And I still got some gas left in here. Not a whole lot, but it's there. Okay. So let's go ahead and plan us a maneuver. I'll go right about here. How's that sound? That's an encounter. Let's see if I can actually get it to be pretty close dead on what I want it to be. Yeah, sure. That works. We can fine-tune it a bit with engine power as we need to. It's not going to be 17 seconds. It's going to be about 40 seconds. So when I get to 40 seconds from the node, I'll burn. No, about 30 seconds from the burn. Because I had my poodle's going to be slowing me down. Quite a bit, actually, because it's a lot less power. Okay. Sure, we'll do it now. So I got about half of my burn out of the way. Yep, there we go. We'll finish that burn up. Actually, might be a bit early now. So now we'll sneak into it. And I want to get a nice low periapsis of about 10,000 meters if I can manage. That's pretty close, actually. So we'll turn the thrust limiter way down. We'll go like this. Perfect. I'll take that. There. Turn the engine back up. I got plenty of gas left. That's what 2 tons of mass savings does for you. Just worthless payload weight. Getting some comm traffic off from relay that I lofted up earlier. That's one of the new relay Explorer survey satellites that they added to the game just the other day. It's alright. It's kind of a pain to launch since you have to make a launcher for it yourself. And yep, that hasn't changed. Okay, so let's get our closest approach, fire up those engines in retrograde, and enter closed orbit. Okay, so I don't feel like a night side landing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to slew around. I still got sunlight. But it's the engine sounds did change. They sound more, I guess, engine-y, I guess. Sound like, you know, hot blowtorch action kind of thing. Sound kind of grittier, I guess. Alright, so that is... We'll come around the day side past this crater, and we'll... Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll land her over here somewhere. So let's hurry up and get there. Cue the Jeopardy music because this is going to take some time. We have no comms. We have a communications blackout because Moon is blocking our signal. There we go. We got comms, even though it's like clearly through the moon. Like, yeah, okay. Go a little further. Like midway through the crater. Hey, under 10,000 meters. Sweet. All right, so go like that. Did that actually do my gear? All right, gear does not want to activate when you're in map view. Nice to know. We'll orient like this. We're in surface mode already, so that's pretty cool. And we should do a quick blip of the thrusters, and there. That's a nice flat patch if we can manage it. Hey, and we got a nice view Kerbin. Sweet, that's worth a screenshot. Turn the lights on just for effect, and click. A nice picture for my Windows backdrop and stuff because I have my my OS is set to cycle through the pictures in my KSP screenshot directory randomly as a screensaver, despite screensavers being totally not necessary now with LCDs and stuff. It's a fun little thing to kind of break out the monotony of a black image. That's a nice low trajectory. Let's say we get going here. We get this show started by slowing us way down. Let's go to 200 meters. We still got plenty of fuel left. Plenty. I'll need a fraction of that to get back into orbit. And just a little burp of it just to get home. Lots of rocks down there today. Alright, so let's do this. I don't feel like smashing headlong into the moon today. Let's go 50. And then that's way too much engine power. Let's go 40%. Now we got to make ourselves a little more vertical here so we can actually land proper. I like how the landing leg feet are like totally crooked and stuff. It's like that doesn't make any sense. Let's see, where is my shadow? Right there. Bonk. Whoa, what the? Yeah, I done did that too. Okay, well, fortunately we have RCS to help us out now. So I gotta think which way. Okay, so that is that way. All right, perfect. That works really well. So this is up. I'm facing upwards. All right, so now we can turn on RCS and basically go like this. And then boom, we did it. Perfect. And the landing legs are like completely confused as to what they want to do, but hey, we're on the ground. All right, so here's the problem. The ladder is set to where the Mark 1-2 is. I did not think to change that. Are these broken yet? Nope, they're not broken. We're totally good. All right. And now the hatch ladder is in the way. So if I want, I should have rebuilt this just to put the ladders back and stuff. But all right, where's our scientist? Guess what? Put on that space helmet. All right, perfect landing. We have a parachute here for I don't know why. Can I actually like do the chute? That doesn't work because pressure, minimum pressures and all that. Well, let's go ahead and jet our way a little bit. It doesn't actually like turn to face based on. Oh, they changed how the graphics look now for the thrusters. Actually, kind of cool. They look more jetty now instead of just puffs. Ah, she's totally loving that. Awesome. You can turn on an SAS with this? That's surprising. Let's plant a flag. Oh yeah, she's loving this. .4.1. Yay, we made it. Alright, you don't have to actually put text, you can just name the flag. You look a little funny there, Val. Just saying. Oh gosh, you have to actually use Q and E to rotate. You can't just have them face where you're facing. Oh, that's gonna make me sick. That's not cool, guys. Especially since I don't have a ladder to work with here. I gotta have my other hand over the F key. Grab that thing. Thank you. All right, awesome. That's not a nice change. Used to be whenever you're EVAing, you could rotate the camera around, and when you hit the thruster, the Kerbal will automatically face towards or away from you, which makes doing EVA stuff much easier. Not anymore. So where's 90? 90's right here. All right, so now we go like that. We go hard over, boom. We hit the engines. We do not have our finger near the spacebar at all because that's what happened my last time. That's almost correct for getting completely home. So you know what? We're just going to do that. We're just going to burn for home now. I'm pretty much right where I need to be for that. Yep, just like that. Actually, it might be a little bit. That's a little bit wheezy on that one. Let's just do this here. Well, camera's all sorts of confused. Alright, so I want to point away from where I'm going now. So I need to point radial out. That should point me, no, I want radial in. I'm trying to think which way I need to be facing to go face that way. That way. 2D representation of a 3D thing. Okay. Well, we can just do like that. Let's orient to moon. And then a perfect will do that. So radial out in with a retrograde component. So it's basically facing retrograde with respect to Kerbin, but I'm not in Kerbin's SOI. Not quite as much impact as I thought it would be. Enough. Plenty of fuel. Let's do 40. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're on a one-way trip home. That didn't change. Sometimes stuff used to change when you bounce from one SOI to another. It changes the altitude, but it seems to be pretty stable now, which is nice. Okay, and I'm not sure where we're going to be landing at. Alright, so let's go retrograde, guys. Okay, this is the big giant continent. It looks like we're going to be landing around in here somewhere. Well, let's go ahead and square that away now. Doing a burn to get rid of as much of our speed as possible. Okay, turn off SAS, detach that guy. We're done with you now. And now we're going to start losing our blader. And now we get to see the cool nifty re-entry effects that they've changed the game with. That's if we get to see the cool plumage effect. We might not, I don't know. They altered how it works a lot. Okay, so perhaps this time is slowly catching up to us, but not really. Oops, stuff blowing up over there. Yep, probably things reheating and all that. I kind of want to see the new entry fix because I want to take a picture of it. So we're approaching max burn on our ablator since it's almost 2 units per second. Oh, it's going down again. It was 1.98 was the max. Alright, good deal. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can see the flames through the spacecraft now. That's not what I like. That's not the part I'm worried about, though. I'm worried about the cool effect that I'm not seeing it. Maybe we got different parts to do it. I don't know. I mean, it looks nifty as long as you don't realize that you can see it through solid objects. I mean, it looks pretty cool. But you have to get like really close up to it in order to see it. If you're far off it, you don't really see it. Hey, it looks pretty cool. But we're past the worst part of the heating now anyway, so. And our debris still zinging away. I'd risk camera focus to see where it's going, but I really don't feel like it right now. And we transition to atmospheric effects. The crew looks content. Sigblee looks kind of happy about being back on Kerbin's atmosphere, at least. I'll pop that. Nobody freaked out. Yay. Sometimes they panic when they hit high G's. It's kind of funny. Alright, I just realized that you can hit the question mark, slash key, and dump yourself out of time warp. I don't know how long that's been a thing, but I just realized it the other day. Someone was saying, oh, it's been there for a while. So I wish I'd known. Prepare for landing. See if RCS helps at all. Oh, there goes the blader. Oh, Sibley didn't like that. Val didn't care. I should have just dumped the blader, got rid of the extra mass. But yay, we made it! So we can go ahead and recover that. And I've passed my annual recertification flight for Kerbal Space Program by flying to Kerbal X to the moon, landing it, and coming back without killing anybody. That's the important part. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.